All right, y'all, what it do? Your boy is back on the grind. One more time, your boy is back at it again, man. And in this video, it's gonna be probably fairly quick, but I wanna do a quick, I guess, testimony or what I think about these quick jacks, as I had a lot of people message me when I actually posted that my buddy Tyree let me borrow these quick jacks, and a lot of people messaged me and said, "Man, you should do a video on that. Let us know what you think about them and whatever and whatnot." So, man, here it is. So, with that being said, I'm doing a video on it. Now, on this particular part and on, I'm not going to show you it working up and down like I did in the intro. So at least you can see in the intro going up, me lifting it up. But it's actually been a kind of a pain, to be honest, because these K5s, the frame is really narrow and it kind of gets into the way of the exhaust and gets closer into the drivetrain, which, in my honest opinion, these aren't good for a K5. And I'm going to show you exactly why here in a moment. But on a full frame car, like the G body or, a Chevelle or something like that, where you can literally lift it up from, the side under the door, whatever, and the whole car will lift up. That's perfect. So that would be perfect for something like that, or even like my Caprice or something like that. Perfect. But these, not so much. Plus, being a full vert, the frame flexes, and when I first initially lifted it up, I could see the back of the bed kind of sag a little bit, and luckily the top's not on and I don't have a whole lot of weight on there, so it didn't flex too much. But I noticed it, and I kind of thought about that too because of my Skylark also being a convertible. It used to flex as well too. So anyways, I didn't think that I was going to be able to use them. And then I kind of started to think about, well, what if I support it here and here? And then I talked to my buddy Matt, and he said that he had to support his in like 6 different locations and whatnot. So I kind of pretty much just did the same. So anyways, I don't want to talk your ear off, but I want to show you guys what these quick jacks look like. They are great, actually, but for this particular setup, not so much, and I'm going to show you why here in a moment. But if you're new to the channel, definitely think about subscribing, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, y'all. My name is Mr. Griffin23. I am actually gonna, I don't want to say restore, but I'm actually gonna bring this K5 back to life for the wife. And it's not gonna be a crazy build or anything like that. It's just really just kind of just dialing it in, making some things better than what they were, and really just kind of getting it back road worthy. So pretty much she can just get in the dang car, turnkey, drive, good to go. So anyways, let me go ahead and show you again. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you watch my videos, just subscribe. You guys, don't cost you anything at all. Just hit that subscribe button and that notification bell as well. Okay. So without further ado, let's get it. All right, you guys, so here we go. Also, too, man, chime in on these videos to let me see how the video quality is, because I actually didn't know I can increase my video. Well, I guess I did, but I didn't realize how much of a difference it would be. So I turned it to like HD 60, and I don't know if that means like 60 frames per minute or whatever. I don't know what that means, but I increased it just a little bit, and man, it totally looks way more clear, even from my view. So let me know, get in the comments, let me know what you guys think of the quality. So anyways, just to show you guys, so right now I have it pretty much supported in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 locations, and it'll actually stay up without this jack, but I just did it as a precaution just because of the front end being so front heavy with the engine. I don't think it's really would fall down or anything like that, but I'm just kind of weird like that. And usually when I use jack stands, I have always supported them with the jack just as a fail-safe. That's just me. I actually had a buddy a really long time ago, wasn't a close friend, but we were competitive in sports against each other and all that stuff. So I knew of him, and he actually died under a car just because he was changing his oil, and just under there with a jack, the jack failed and it fell on top of him, the car did, and he died. So anyways, I always think of that, and I always think of my stepdad saying never get under a car with just a jack and or jack stands. Always use both. So that's pretty much what I've always done. So anyways, y'all, so here it is. So I got one here. Then you have the QuickJacks right here. And then you have the jacks back here. Now, I have them supported here because of the bed, so that way the bed won't, if it sags down, it's going to sag down on that jack. Now, you can see right there where it's not really touching, but the back end is being supported by the jack. So, and not a whole lot of weight on there anyway, so I'm not really too concerned with that being like that, but at least it's supported. So that way I can actually open the door with no issues. We should be good to go on as far as supporting the vehicle. Now, I'm going to show you kind of how they work. So we have the remote right here. It's really simple. Just an up and a down. That's really it. And it's actually long enough where it'll go all the way across like it is now. And kind of the motor and the brain of it or whatever is over there. You guys can see that it has its hydraulic cylinders here, but it was already kind of assembled and put together when I picked it up, so really easy install. As you can see here, these are the extensions right there. So it comes with those perches and extensions, and then they sit inside of there. Now you can see how you can slide and make adjustments with that stand if needed. And where I have it, I have them all the way forward because that's where I needed it. And same thing on this side as well. I have this slid all the way forward because I needed it on that part of the frame, because as you can see back here, it bends a little bit and it wouldn't be able to support the weight of the vehicle if these were slid way over there. So, but yeah, you guys can kind of just see what it looks like. So I'll take you over here real quick. And this is kind of where the magic happens right here. So it's just basically hydraulic fittings, really easy to put in. They're just kind of like those push style fittings. You just push it in and this coupler deal snaps on and it locks it in place. It's really as simple as that, you guys. These are the lines. You can see how long they are. So if I wanted to get this out the way or put it out the way, I could. Then this line connects to these lines here. So that's one there. And then you can see that one over there. And then they kind of just connect in there. And then as you can see, when they connect in here, it goes to the cylinder itself. So really, really, really simple setup and really not much to it. I probably have a little bit more room over here where I'm gonna step back and show you what it looks like. Now this thing actually gets really high and I'm only probably, gosh, I think I might be about halfway up or not even. So right now you can see these arms here is what secures it and locks it in place. So there's a notch inside that track, if I can find one. See that notch right there? So that notch right there is for this piece right here. Now on the end of this right there is like a little tooth. And then once it slides back, it catches right there on that notch. And then that's what supports it from not sliding back on you. So that's its fail-safe on that. And all you need to do to get it out of that, if you want to lower the vehicle, is it's pretty much similar to like a normal lift, I would say. So you lift it up. What you do is just push this deal down. And it's kind of like a little, I don't want to say a slider, but it tilts front and back. So now when you lift it up and then you lower the QuickJacks down, it'll slide right over that notch there where it would catch that arm, that tooth there. It would slide right over it, and then it would just lower the whole assembly down. But that's your fail-safe right there. So as you can see where that other notch was over here, how much higher this vehicle would go. So this vehicle would probably go up another, shoot, man, maybe even another foot, maybe up to 12 inches or more. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can get this thing up to close to like, I don't know, maybe like 30 inches or more, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, it's pretty good. It gets it pretty high. So if you're working on suspension or anything like that, it works great. Now, the downfall, at least on this particular vehicle, is you can see how close they are together. And you can see where the transmission is. I would have literally
zero to no room if I ever wanted to lower that transmission. I mean, that's probably not happening because I don't have any room to get in there. And I wouldn't want to be working under these as well either. So, but the good thing is I think I can take these out, and with the support being back there, and what I would do is probably put jack stands under the axle, so that way the jack stands a little bit more forward, so that way the jacks are more evenly distributed throughout the car. So that would probably be a little bit better. That's probably what I would do. But as you can see where the exhaust is, I can't even really get to the exhaust. It's like right next to the QuickJacks, and you can see how far the frame is versus it being close to the body of the car. Usually your frame is kind of right here on most vehicles. Well, not this one. It's tucked way down in there. So that is probably the main negative I would say about this. And also too, I could probably say just these hoses. Having these hoses in the way and everything. Now I know you can probably move them out the way and whatnot. Right now it's not a big deal just because I'm just going to be working on the rear end and the suspension front and back right here. So not a huge deal right now. And if I wanted to work on the engine or oil pan, I can get to that fairly easily. So, but to be honest, you guys, that is really all there is to it. Also, too, in here, hold on, let me open this box. Okay, also, too, in here, it has these blocks also as well. Oh, I didn't realize these blocks were actually that tall. Maybe those would have worked. I thought they were all this height. Huh. Well, I guess now I know, but it has these blocks here, and you could use these blocks inside of that area where those perches were. So that's also a cool thing as well, because that way if the perch doesn't work on the frame and maybe you wanted to put it on something, maybe a surface that's kind of more this size or what have you, you can. And I actually didn't realize until now, so this is new to me, that those are two different sizes. So you can get one. I think this one actually sits flush inside of that little adjustment area that I showed you. So this sits flush with the jack, and then this one would sit that much higher. So man, I didn't even know that. He told me that those were in there, and I thought they were all the shorter size. So that is good to know. So now I know for next time. But anyways, y'all, so get in the comments, let me know what you guys think about this. As you can see, I mean, that's pretty good level. So like if I was sitting down right here, I mean, I can access everything fairly easily if I'm just sitting down on like a small stool. Where is my stool at? Oh yeah, so I usually put that stool down, and I usually sit right on that stool here, and I'm able to kind of work on the suspension. So that's actually really perfect, you guys. So anyways, get in the comments, let me know what you guys think about these QuickJacks. And I would say not the best for something like this, but any full frame car, anything like that would probably be far better, because even if you couldn't access it and slide underneath on the ground to access something over here, you could still do it from the front, because those would be wider out and you can kind of get to whatever you need to get to. So anyways, y'all, again, get in the comments, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go ahead and get inside now. As a wifey is probably wondering where I'm at, and she's probably like, dang, he's probably in the garage doing something. So I'm gonna go ahead and get inside, but you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Get in the comments, let me know what you guys think about these QuickJacks, and shout out to Tyree for letting me use these. I really do appreciate you, brother. Thank you. All right, deuces. Peace out, everybody.